Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. The pursuit of excellence is widely lauded. Of course, best and brightest people and the organizations they work for may be wise to demand excellence, but we mortals, rather than insisting on excellence, may be wiser to pursue just good. That can be true both in career and in relationships. We'll start with career. Recently, a client and I agreed on the appropriate job target: an entry-level operations manager in a real estate development firm. We then created a step-by-step plan for landing such a job. At the end of the session, I asked, "Would you bet that in the next week you would execute on that plan?" And he said, "Probably not." After we explored some, the reason came clear. He felt he needed to be the best. Average wouldn't do. That may sound correct, but it's actually not. Of course, to land a job, you've got to be the best of the applicant pool, at least when decisions are based on merit. But even today, when the COVID economic shutdown has at least quadrupled the unemployment rate since late March, 80+% of the potential workforce is employed. By definition, not all of them are the best, or even the best at a particular job. Some quite average people are employed, often well employed. Having selected a job for which you are a good fit means you'll be a worthy hire, and with effort, can be at least a good performer, maybe even a very good one. After exploring all that with my client, I asked him again, "Are you likely to execute on that plan?" He said yes. Well, I knew he might have said that just because he knew that's what I wanted to hear. So I then asked, "Really? Tell me the truth." And he said in an incredible tone of voice and facial expression, he said, "Yes." Well, it's been a week now, and in our next session, he did execute on the plan, and that has generated 2 leads. In the real world, unless you're aiming for a lofty job, good often is good enough. What seems to matter most is persistence. Per the famous quote, "Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, 'Press on,' has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race." That was said by Calvin Coolidge, 30th President of the United States. The same is true after you've landed a job. Try to banish thoughts about whether other people are better than you. Rather, focus on working, as I recently said in a talk I gave to you a day or 2 ago. Focus on work at 90% of your best. It's tough to sustain 100%, and let go of the outcome. Now let's briefly talk about relationships. Only a tiny percentage of people are newscaster-type pretty people or PBS articulates. Yet most mere mortals who want to be coupled can be. As my mother used to say, there's a lid for every pot. So yes, aim to be 90% of the best you can be, then put yourself out there, whether for romantic, platonic, or familial relationships. Ask friends and relatives for recommendations and reach out to them. Of course, as with job seeking, most of your reach outs won't be successful, but it's likely that at least one will. The takeaway? It's natural to strive for excellence and to feel yourself inferior to others, but it's worth keeping in mind that good often is good enough, at least for now. When you've achieved good and you feel it's worth striving higher, that may be the time to take steps toward excellence. But don't restrict your life waiting on the sidelines just because you might be only good. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and I especially like it if you hit the share button below and share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I'm flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.